If you guys need Ultimate Team coins, then go and check out mmopo.com. Their link will be down in the description. Use code CAPGUN to get yourself a discount. You're right, guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and welcome to episode number 46 of our Draft to Glory. Now, I haven't sold everything from the last episode, so if you're hoping to see where we're at in terms of coins, sorry, that's next episode. I'm going to do that for the next episode. If you want to go and see what's happened in the past couple of episodes, though, then feel free to check out the playlist down in the description. And make sure you're subscribed. Now, Future Stars are in the draft. So far, we've done 2 Future Stars drafts, and we've had Mason Mount and Rodrigo both times. We haven't managed to actually get any others, but we've done 2 drafts and managed to get 2 in both. So, yeah, we won't mess around. We'll just dive into the draft right now, and hopefully we can get ourselves a nice formation. 4-4-2 flat is the one that's screaming to me because all the other ones are just dreadful. This one I like the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow sometimes, but I'm not feeling it today. Let's go with the 4-4-2 flat. I'm interested in trying something slightly different. We've got Overmars to start. I think we should take Overmars because it will allow us to do a lot of stuff with the team. Hopefully we can see some new future stars that we haven't seen before. Brilliant. Okay, moving swiftly on to our next player. We have got Scream Aguero. Now, do we want to take Scream Aguero? He's definitely the best out of this lineup, in my opinion. If it was like Headliner or Aubameyang, I would take Headliner or Aubameyang above him. But obviously Aguero has a lot of good links, whereas Aubameyang doesn't have as many. So we'll take Aguero here. Let's see what we can do. Right, we've actually been given players that don't really link at all. What I will do is I will take Modric because he's by far the best player out of that lineup. And then, cheese and rice. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to play Andreas Pereira ever. So, I mean, we should take him anyway, shouldn't we? Because he gives at least 1 link. Let's do it. 1 link for the boys. Right, let's see what we've got right mid. Oh, it's him again. We'll take him. I mean... We're still on the Future Stars hype, but realistically, I was hoping to try someone slightly different. What we'll do is we'll take Carvajal here and we'll get that strong link into Rodrigo, and it will allow us to mess about a little bit with the team. Okay, we've got Van Dijk, that's all, but we've also got Camara. How will we get Camara in? We'll take him. We got to take him. We're taking him. Don't even mess about, Tom. Just take him. We'll take Varane because then we get a link to him. We can actually switch these 2 around, switch those around, and then switch these around. And now we've actually got something going on in terms of chemistry. We kind of need a La Liga. We kind of need a La Liga striker, don't we? Now that's not particularly helpful. I was hoping to get a French goalkeeper. We don't. We get Oblak instead. I think I'll take Oblak today because he doesn't get a strong link to either of those 2 players, or he doesn't get a strong link to Varane regardless. So let's see what our other goalkeeper is going to be. French. Alisson has no hands. He is absolutely dreadful. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really do not like Alisson. He's been absolutely dreadful for me every single time I've used him. And this is the problem with taking a French backline, because obviously you're most likely going to want to try and get yourself like Neymar or Mbappe at that left wing spot, depending on which version you get. But there's no Ligue 1 centre back or Ligue 1 players ever pop up, which is kind of frustrating. I don't know what to take here. I think we'll take Tellez and see what we can do with it. Maybe there's an opportunity for us to change this up a little bit. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's take the guy with the hunter because we're never going to use any of those players. And then we've got Sergio Ramos, so that's going to take us away from using the Future Star card if we take him. I feel like we kind of have to take him though. Yeah, maybe I should have probably taken Jordi Alba knowing this would happen, but you know, them's the breaks sometimes. Them are the breaks. Ooh, Prime Zidane. It goes without saying that we'll take him, of course. In you go. And now, realistically, we're looking for a La Liga striker. Don't think we need to take any more midfielders. We have got Figo. We could probably take him. Or do we take the highest rated in Hazard? Let's take Hazard. He's the highest rated there, so why not? Let's see if we can get this this team actually starting to work together, maybe. Could take Mahrez to potentially go in somewhere. I don't know. I wouldn't mind playing Messi at striker in this. Ooh, Tagliafico's headliner card. There's Messi, but we've also got Mane. Mane's a really good striker card. Messi doesn't fit either, and I always use Messi. I'm going to use Mane today. I think you guys are going to appreciate that. Because obviously, I always use Messi. Everyone else is on full chem pretty much, so I think we're okay. Bar obviously our left back. Right, let's take that. Give ourselves some extra pace in the midfield. And now we've got Neymar. I mean, I can't see myself taking anyone but Neymar at this point. So, Neymar, you can't actually play him and get chem though. That's the only issue. Okay, we'll keep on going and see if we can make this work. I would like to start him, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I think we'll take the shadow card and the highest rated. And then our last random pick is going to be Mbappe. Again though, how would you get him in? You can't really, can you? It just didn't really give me what I needed. I needed like a La Liga striker. And I didn't get it. Alright, we'll just take Mbappe because he's by far the best. So, how do we want this to look? So let's get the hunters on. Just quickly do the glitch. 2 seconds. So one hunter there. Got another hunter there. Yeah, there's a hunter. Unfortunately, we can't use our future star camera, which kind of stinks. But what can you do? These things happen, don't they? Let's do that. I've got an anchor already at right back. Catalyst in the midfield. Bang. Have we got anything else? Hunter or Shadow I should put there. And then I think that's it. Okay, cool. Right, let's take our last position. I think that's pretty much how we want it to look. Yeah, that's pretty much fine. Right, okay, let's do it then. What we got in terms of last pick? Oh, we got KDB. Nice. I think we just got to take him, haven't we? I wonder if there's a way that I can change this around now and get a bit more chem. Well, let's pop everyone back in their positions. Get everyone back where they belong. Back where they belong. Where's my midfielders? Modric is there. Zidane is there. I think we need... we're going to have to start Overmars, I think. And then if we go with a bit of Aguero here, and the final player, of course, is going to be none other than Mane. Right, so if we start like that, is there any way that I can switch this and get more chemistry? I mean, you could do that, but then Ramos loses chem, doesn't he? There's no way that I can get more chem on that. No, I think we'll keep it the way it was, because Modric is a great player anyway. So I've got no qualms over using him. That's absolutely fine. Right, okay, let's take our manager then. Who are we going to take? One that does Spanish, one that does Argentinian. We've got the Brazilian. I think we should take the Brazilian, to be honest. Yeah, Brazilian it is. We'll give Tellez an extra chem point. I think it might be even a 191. I'm not actually sure. We'll have to have a check once I get back into the arena after I've done the glitch. But let's quickly go and do that now. And we've just dropped under 800k. Obviously, we've got a lot of stuff in our club. We managed to pack something pretty nice in the last episode. Special cards. So if you want to go check that out, as I said, link to the playlist is down in the description. And yeah, okay. Play, online draft. Should now be all good. And then we have KDB as a super sub if we want him. We've obviously got the boys that can come on up top if we want them to. They should go 191, you know. We've got some really high rated players on the bench at the moment. Although so many high rated players in here actually makes it kind of difficult to get anymore. Yeah, it's a 191. So that's our joint highest rated ever draft. I don't think there was much way that we could get much more chemistry on that. I really, really wish that we got a French goalie so that I could have played Camera from the start. Maybe we'll put Camera on in games where we're looking pretty strong anyway, just to try him out. Right, let's get into it. Wish me luck. So here we go with the first round, and this guy has a solid as hell team. I looked at this squad and I was like, damn, I like it. The only thing I don't like is obviously Robertson at the left centre-back position. But other than that, a very, very strong team. Really good players in all positions. Like what he did with Ronaldo to get him on full chem. Like Allen in there. Just really, really nice, to be honest. But we managed to open up the scoring in the 6th minute when we managed to run through with Mane. He put it into Aguero, and Aguero just converted it really easily. And then we hit the post, but it came back out to Zidane, so it doesn't matter. We end up scoring the goal that we so desire. Unfortunately, this guy, you know, I'm not really sure how that went in. I feel like the last 2-3 drafts, I've used Team of the Year Alisson, and now I'm using All Black. Turns out these players, they just don't seem to have hands. I just don't really get it. I'm not going to lie to you, lads. I don't really understand. But my goalkeepers just literally don't seem to be able to put anything wide or catch anything. It all just seems to go straight through their hands. But that's what goalkeepers are in FIFA 20. We all know that. In fact, they've been like that for the last 3 years. Anyway, we somehow managed to open up a 4-2 lead here at this point, and then we get a really nice goal as we backheel it through to Zidane in the 82nd minute, and our opponent decides that enough is enough, and he's out of there. So we're into the second round. Again, opponent has a good team, very good team, including the road to the final Kante. He's got headliner Salah. Yeah, it's a really, really short, solid team. I don't like it. Anyway, here we go. Let's see if we can come up and win it. Now, unfortunately, Alex Telles was just sleeping there. I don't know what he's doing. He's just let his man go off his shoulder and just running behind him for a free goal. Really, really frustrating. But we do get one back through Neymar to make it 1-1. And once we got back into this game, we started to really make moves against our opponent. You can see there that I'm not even sure who that is. That's Rodrigo there that came in and scored that one. Really nice goal from him. And then look at this. Really good finish from, well, really nice ball, I should say, to get Neymar at that back post, and he converts. Now, he does come back into it here. As you can see, he hits it near post with Salah and it goes in to make it 3-2, but we held on until the final whistle, and we are through to the semis. So here comes the semis. He's got some good players in there again. I mean, every draft at this point feels like there's relatively good players. A few positions that are lacking chemistry. Probably could have done a little bit better there, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Anyway, we're in the game, and as you can see, Aguero finds space early on and scoops round his man and absolutely hammers that one in to make it 1-0. And then you can see lovely work from Zidane, who's just such a tank when he's got the ball. Very difficult to dispossess him, especially when you're doing skill moves with him. And we make it 2-0. Now, we had a chance here to make it 3-0. We miss it, but don't worry. Rodrigo is there to convert and make it 3-0. So there we go. That is going to be the semi-finals, won in pretty quick fashion, as our opponent decided, again, enough was enough, and he decided to rage quit. So, final time, our opponent's got a blooming good team, including that new future star Dominguez, which I haven't seen yet. Ronaldo in there. He's also got Team of the Year De Jong, and yeah, just a very, very solid squad with everyone on chem, which usually makes me a little bit worried. And he managed to get in literally from the kickoff, so I was a little bit like, oh damn, that's not great. But I came back into it, I really battled into it, I was having the better of the play, and you can see here that all of our hard work eventually ends up paying off as we score with Aguero after being very calm and composed in front of goal. Now, unfortunately, that's where the good play from me kind of ends. He literally scores from kickoff right there. I don't know how he managed to get the ball. I think I put a tackle in it, just, you know, he sponged it and then bang. Then I expect him to come back inside, but he actually just shoots it in near post. And after that, we go ultra attacking and it all goes Pete Tong. Like, he was just literally bumping me on everything. To be fair, he was a good player, but I was just super frustrated with how things went, because obviously I'm ultra attacking. He's just hitting us on the break again and again and again, getting all kinds of luck go his way. And yeah, it was just over from that point. And we actually end up suffering probably one of our highest conceding defeats in the final of any foot draft ever, as we end up conceding 7 goals. We do get one back, but it's too little too late, and he's moved his goalkeeper and stuff, so who even cares. We've lost the draft final. Damn it. The choke is real from the boys and myself there. There's not really much point in saying what happened in that game. I think it's quite obvious. I even got to, when I equalised at 1-1, I was like, I don't think there's any way this guy can beat me, because he hadn't made a single chance since his first goal. And I was like, yeah, the first goal was a fluke and I just played badly. He can't score. He won't win. And then the game literally gifted him 2 goals in the space of 6 seconds. I had to push out all out attack, and you know the rest is history. If you went back and watched it, you just literally see all of the attacks just being counter attacks where I've got no men back. Anyway, you can see there that the stats were actually kind of like even. I mean, he had one extra one less shot, but I had 2 less shots on target, so that's probably what it was. But the goals or the shots I had on target were like what I would call almost like bankers, and they just didn't go in. His goalkeeper has just made some amazing saves. You know what? I don't feel like I've had a good goalkeeper in like about 3 or 4 episodes. I don't feel like I've had any goalkeepers that have actually helped me out at all in comparison to my opponent. But you never know, we might get lucky here in these knockout of the final packs, or I don't know what we want to call it. We get Gnabry, which is actually a really decent player. We'll happily take Gnabry in a pack, 84 rated. So we're probably going to actually break even, if not make coins off this draft. Just a little bit frustrating to lose the final in such a painful way, I guess, is a good way of putting it. Anyway, let's see if we got anything that's worth selling. A Hawk card. I think they're about 800 or 900 coins if I'm not... Oh no, they're 1.1k. Very decent. Right, what's the other pack? We got a premium gold players pack. Well, fingers crossed for another boards/better, maybe future stars card. And no, that's gonna be nothing. The 15k pack was where all the value was. So here we go. That is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been on top form playing this game as of recent times. So really need to get back to a slightly better position where I can, actually clap people, because I've been looking quite shaky, especially at the back. I think that's where it's really costing me. At the back is where I look shaky. So fingers crossed we can sort that out for the next episode. Of course, if you haven't seen all the episodes that have gone on into this series so far, then feel free to check out the playlist in the description. Drop a sub if you are new. And how much is Van Ginkel? Over 1,000. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Peace!